Hi, everybody. I forgot my water. I gotta get a water. Hold on a minute. I've got a little fridge. All righty. Hi, everybody. Awesome to be back again. I really appreciate the messages you guys sent me. You guys are pretty nice. Yeah, I've had my fair share of ridicule and, what judgments and whatnot. And so this is day 3 that we're having a nice little chat time together, and I'm really loving it. And you guys have been so kind. I really enjoy it. So I feel very welcomed. And as long as somebody's here to listen, I'm here to talk. And I do talk to myself, but you're never alone. So you can think of it that way too. Let's see. Hello to two people. I don't know who it is, but hello. So yeah, I'm Suzy Woo. Excuse me, it's Suzy Woo! And I am here because I want you to live a life that you can say wow about. And actually my new business is called Woo Life. You can find it online at woolife.org. There's not a super heck of a lot there, but you can get the gist, and it's kind of celebrating the mystic in you, because we all have that mystical, whimsy, higher self connected aspect of ourselves. And we were trained to think that that was either bad or dirty or taboo or whatnot. But that's part of who we are. So being shut down from our own spirituality is absolutely, in fact, shutting down an aspect of our own selves. And that's never good. So we go through life, and until that actually comes up from healing, we're always severed off from a part of ourselves, until one day we kind of come online and say, maybe there is more to life than just a meat suit. Maybe there is more that life has to offer, and we're not actually here to just slave away for the big man or whatever it's called. And we're not here to just burn ourselves out and die. That is not what life is for at all. We are here to grow and evolve and connect with our higher selves, so that we can, in fact, return home, so that we can go back home. Not many people were actually incarnated on the earth. We are stardust. We come from other places. And recently, this has become more evident than ever before. So, because the earth has been going through such a electromagnetic change, and a lot of us are really, really feeling it, especially those who are energy sensitive and open to it. We feel it more than most. And it can give people anxiety, headaches, a lot of symptoms, which can seem cold-like or flu-like. And I'm not talking about the virus. I'm talking about stepping back in a broader perspective in general. When somebody's going through their spiritual awakening, it's usually accompanied by getting sick, because it's a detox. And I can tell you that every time that I've gotten a training with, or seen or been with Jerry Sargent, who I've gotten my Star Magic healing accreditations from, I got sick after, like sick. And what that is, it is a detox. So, believe what you will. I know what I've personally been through, and the impact that it's had on my life. And anybody who's been in contact with me can share. I mean, you could probably sense, like, my own aura, my energetic field, and the brightness that's there. And that comes from, through the greatest of contrast, are the sweets is sweet, until somebody's been, you know, really, really the lowest of the low, or lived in such a detriment to who they were created to be, to come up through those ranks or stages and find yourself, and then not only come to a realization but do something about it and want to like turn it around and make for better, and then to be able to take that and help others who are going through the same thing, is worldly. That's universal. That's what coming home is, coming back to your heart. It is learning how to release the pains that a lot of us cling on to. A lot of us will grasp for dear life at our pain, at the things that, all the people that wronged us in our lives. And a lot of us, when I'm doing healing work, I'll find in some of the chakras, especially the root chakra and in the heart chakra, like little tally marks. And what that means is that for that person, it's saying, I'll never forget what you did to me. It's kind of like you're keeping track. And excuse me, that's not a healthy way to live, because you are investing energy and hanging on to that and keeping it within your field. So the best thing you can do is just release it. Why carry it around? Just release that. You don't want to tie your identity with the pains that you've had in your life. Then, once it gets out of your system, you have all that space available to you to fill with happy stuff, to fill with light, to fill with good stuff. So it's whatever way that you choose to look, your perspective forms your reality. So there's a lot of different ways you can look at your current reality, and it comes from your belief system. I don't like to use that word, but it does. And it comes from what you know to be true in the present moment based on your experiences. So our brain is just like a giant library. All of our experiences are in our brain. Thank you for the heart. All our experiences are up in there. And so that is what we refer to when we have new experiences. So when something happens to us, without thinking about it, it's in our subconscious mind, our brain scans like, did something like this ever happen before? How should I feel about this? And based on whatever is in there, oh yeah, that's what this is evoking this emotion, I should feel mad right now, or this is evoking that emotion, I should feel generous right now, or whatever that is. But that's how it works. It's all stored in your brain. So it's this mammoth encyclopedia of all of your experiences, and those experiences dictate how to feel and how to act. So until you become aware of that, you're going to be stuck in that same repeating reference. So when you decide that your life is not the way that you want it to be, and your perspective, you always see the worst situation and you see the bad in everyone, and you're just waiting for the bad things to happen, then those are going to be the things that you see. But until it comes to your awareness that you control your perspective, you're not going to be able to do anything about it. So once you're aware, then you can't unsee that. There's no going back. So when you become aware that you are in fact the steerer of your ship, the captain of your ship, you have to take your own reins and decide what resonates for you. You have to make that up. You have to make up your own mind and your decision, because nobody else can do that for you. So definitely limit your time on the media, okay? Because today I got kind of sucked in. I watched, I looked at like, what are today's headlines? And I looked at like, because I'm in New York, so, oh, thank you for the likes and the little happy faces. Looking at today's, whatever's going on today, because it's so intense, and it's like, everyone's like, oh my God, and they're constricting, and they're like, oh no. Well, that does lower your immunity. And, you know, the last thing I want to do is make anybody scared or nervous, but at the same time, you know, I have my personal truths. I know what's true for me, and what's true for me might not be true for you. You know, you have to use your own discretion and your own discernment. And there is no right or wrong because we're all on a different wavelength. And so it's where we are is what we're going to see. I wrote some notes down about that. What you are not the vibration of is invisible to you. Oh, that's good. And I got that from Abraham Hicks. I watched the video the other day, and that was so good. I had to like replay it and write it down. I'm going to say it again. Say it again. What you are not the vibration of is invisible to you. That's awesome. Good stuff. So just yeah, think about that. What do you think is possible? What you think is possible is going to be your reality. So if you think, oh my God, I have a death sentence, then you're gonna lay down and die. But if you think, oh my God, I'm awesome and this is great and I feel wonderful, it comes back to mind over matter. But your mind creates the matter. Everything is in the etheric field. I hate it when my bra straps are showing. I'm a big baby about stuff like that. So what is in the etheric field exists for a long, long time before it actually lands in the physical body. So you have lots and lots of opportunities to change your direction, steer your ship, take the reins, see life in a brighter, more favorable perspective, and you will come more into alignment. And probably one of the worst things you can do is argue with people, because people are very, very attached to their beliefs. A lot of people are so closed-minded that there's no room to listen to anybody else. And that's okay. I respect one another. It's just because they don't believe what you have to say, that's okay. They're entitled to believe the way that they want to believe. That's all right. There's enough people out there who do resonate in a way that supports your own belief system. So that's all well and good. All right, so what else? I'm getting a little bit better at this. Oh, a squirrel. No, okay. Thank you for the hearts. That's so cool. Okay, so yeah, one of these notes says scarcity mindset. So a lot of people, most people, we do have a scarcity mindset, and that is, we're living in survival mode, and we live paycheck to paycheck, and we do look for the worst, and this comes from an imbalanced root chakra. Now, today's healing is going to be about the heart chakra. Yeah, I don't have enough time to do the root chakra as well. We might do that tomorrow. We're doing the heart today. The associated color with that is green. Green. Oh yeah, today's St. Patrick's Day, and that color is green too. See, no matter what you think or feel or believe, there's always going to be a wall of people who support that, and there's going to be another wall of people who are dead against it. So it's going to be like that with everything. So you have to learn to be okay with it. You have to learn to be okay with people not accepting your thoughts, your beliefs. You have to be all right with that. Like, that's big, because a lot of us want to be liked. We want to be accepted. And a lot of us don't do well with rejection. And not that it's an easy thing, but when you learn to be comfortable in your own skin, you don't care what anybody else thinks. It doesn't charge you. It doesn't emotionally charge you. It doesn't have a grip on you. And oh my God, when you reach that level, that's freedom. That's freedom. When you can truly let go and be yourself authentically, unapologetically, and just be all of who you are, woo, that is liberating. Yeah. Can you feel it? So this is a Kambaba jasper. Oh, I got a big one. I don't want to get too distracted. I just organized. I got some new shelves, and yeah, I don't have a lot of time to show you all that stuff because I have a beautiful young lady who teaches yoga, and I'm going to let her use my office in about 15 minutes. So I want to finish and pack up before there. I did bring my dog Patrick though, so let's go see Patrick for a minute because he's laying down over here. Patrick!